This is the Wisekrakrbusiness and Warframe. Today we're gonna talk about the Panthera. And well, if you want to be a chainsaw massacre insane person, well, today's your day because this weapon can do it. So we have a build here, and it is a corrosive build with somewhat of critical chance. And as you can see, the secondary has a lot more critical chance. And well, we can see what kind of mods we used. Very simple. We of course have the corrosive damage and the critical damage. So well, I think that's good enough. Let's try it out. So here we are, and what this weapon does is it shoots blades. So you can see you cut your enemies in half, and well, it works great. It does a lot of damage. It even bounces off of walls and bounces into your enemies. But if you shoot them straight in the face, that does the job as well. But look at this. This is your secondary firing mechanism. Just turn it into a chainsaw. Look at this. Here we go. Straight into his face. The damage isn't that great because this is a big old bastard. But look at this. He isn't feeling well. I can tell you that because he's on fire. He has a lot of corrosive damage, and there is a flippin' chainsaw in his face, ladies and gentlemen. And soon he'll die as well. There we go. That is how you do it. So we have another build, and this time it is a corrosive and heat build. So no longer the critical damage, as you can see on the left, but heat damage. So will this be better without the critical damage and the critical chance? Let's try it out. So here we are again with this big bastard. We're using the chainsaw on his face, and as you can see, isn't going great. This bastard will not die, so we need the critical chance and the critical damage, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, the chainsaw isn't working well now, and well, if you shoot it in his face, look at this. Suddenly, all his health is going away. Interessante. So we have another flippin' build. This time, radiation, viral damage, but also we have some extra flight speed with the sinister reach. That means that we can use our chainsaw. The chainsaw has a longer reach with a sinister reach, so that means we can use our chainsaw from a farther distance. So let's try that out. So here we are behind this wall. We can see a bastard right over there. We shoot the blades, and as you can see, radiation damage makes them all confused, and they start hurting each other. So well, this works great. Now let's try the chainsaw. Here we go. Here we go. Die please. Hello? Are you dying? Die faster. It isn't great. The chainsaw is supposed to have more critical damage and critical chance, but as you can see, it's just not worth it. The blades, shooting the blades themselves are far better than the chainsaw, but the chainsaw makes it so dangerous. You know, just walking around a map with your chainsaw out, you just look dangerous, and that's the point. You want to put fear in your enemy's eyes. So we used the first build, the corrosive build, with a lot of critical chance, and well, we used it in a couple of missions to test it out, you know. And as you can see, we're doing this mission here, trying to collect some reactions, and well, these bastards are above level 40, and as you can see, I'm doing pretty well. Look at this. Just shooting my blades. Nobody can stop me. Oh man, that was a one shot. Here we go. This guy needs to die. There we go. So as you can see, this build, A-OK. We continue using our chainsaw, and our chainsaw does well against these kinds of bastards, because these bastards are not level 135. No, so they die with the chainsaw. Oh my lord. Feels so good to just cut up people. In game, ladies and gentlemen, in game. I'm not a psycho. I just love to kill people in games. Because, well, my rage dissipates when I do that. So that I don't punch people in real life. There you go. It's all... it's the strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Killing in games is better than killing in real life. Wow, what a statement. What am I talking about again? I don't know. Let's kill some more. So as you can see, the Panthera doing A-okay. And killing a lot of bastards. So I'm happy about this build. The Corrosive build with a lot of critical chance and damage. And that seems to do the trick. So while we kill these last bastards, let's talk about the pros and cons. First of all, this weapon is very accurate. And as I said, with the secondary fire you have a chainsaw, so that is accurate as well, of course. The projectiles can bounce, and that means they can hit multiple targets. They can even bounce off walls, so that is great as well. Also, this weapon has a high status chance on both primary and secondary fire. Some disadvantages are that primary fire projectiles have a bit of a travel time. So that is why we had the flight speed mod. So yeah, there you go. Also, the secondary fire has a limited range, but that is why we put the sinister reach on it. So there you go. There aren't really more disadvantages, but some extra information is that both primary and secondary fire have a difference in ammo consumption. First of all, the primary fire consumes 2 rounds per shot. But if you use the chainsaw, you use more because you don't shoot, you just use it constantly. So that will get rid of your ammo pretty quickly. But then again, you're just walking around with a chainsaw. You're a cool guy with a chainsaw, killing people and having fun. I don't know why you're having fun killing people. Well, it's a game, right? Again, you're in a game. We don't have to worry about it. So high five, everybody. We got a new weapon, and a weapon flipping awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this build and run through. Check me out on all my other videos, and I hope to see you there. Until then, adios.